Welcome to Sinister Silhouette. This is the story of the shadow of Santa, a sinister Christmas tale. Snow fell softly. It blanketed the neighborhood in pure white. Christmas lights twinkled on every house. One house glowed especially bright. Inside, a fire crackled in the fireplace. The scent of pine filled the air. Lily and Max hung their stockings. Christmas Eve had arrived. A noise startled them. What was that sound? Jingle bells echoed from outside, but it wasn't a merry sound. It was slow, deliberate, and menacing. Lily peeked through the window, her small hands pressed against the frosty glass. The night was dark and cold, and the only light came from the dim street lamp outside. Her breath caught in her throat as she saw something unusual. Her eyes widened and her breath fogged up the glass. A figure stood on the porch, barely visible in the dim light. He wore a Santa suit, but something about him felt off. The suit was ragged and dirty, not at all like the bright, clean one she had seen in pictures. It looked like it had been through a lot. The beard looked fake, almost like it was hastily put together, and the eyes glowed with an evil light that sent chills down her spine. He smiled, but it didn't reach his eyes. "Ho, ho, ho!" he rasped, his voice rough and menacing, nothing like the jolly laugh she was used to. The voice sent shivers down their spines. Lily and Max exchanged a worried look, their hearts pounding in their chests. This wasn't their jolly old Santa Claus. This was something else, something dark and sinister, and they knew they had to be careful. The door creaked open, its hinges groaning under the weight of the night. A chilling breeze swept through the crack, carrying with it an air of foreboding. The shadowy Santa stepped inside, his heavy boots thudding against the wooden floor. Each step echoed like a sinister drumbeat in the silence. His eyes darted around the room, taking in every detail. He grinned, a smile that held no warmth, only a promise of dread. "Have you been naughty or nice?" he asked, his voice a low, menacing whisper that sent shivers down the spine. His voice dripped with malice. Lily and Max backed away, fear gripping their hearts. They could feel the malevolence radiating from him. "I am Krampus!" he boomed, his voice echoing through the room like a thunderclap. The name itself was enough to strike terror. "And I punish the wicked," he declared, raising a finger in warning. His eyes gleamed with a dark satisfaction. Legend said Krampus snatched bad children, dragging them away to a fate unknown. His presence was a dark counterpart to the jolly Santa Claus. He dragged them to his lair in chains, the clinking metal a constant reminder of their impending doom. He was the shadow of Santa Claus, a dark figure lurking in the background, ready to enforce his own brand of justice. Villagers once whispered of Krampus, the dark shadow of Christmas lore. They spoke of chains rattling in the forest, echoing through the trees like a sinister warning. Screams pierced the silent night, chilling the hearts of those who heard them. No one who crossed Krampus ever returned. Now he was here. The air grew cold and the mist thickened. The scent of pine turned sour, a foreboding sign of his presence. Distant voices drifted through the night. They sounded like carolers, but something was off. The tune was warped, twisted, unholy. It sent shivers down the spines of those who listened. The lights in the house flickered, casting eerie shadows on the walls. Then darkness enveloped everything. Only the glow of the snow remained, a cold, pale light in the night. And a dark figure stood in the window, watching, waiting. The villagers knew their fate was sealed. If you enjoyed this chilling tale, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to Sinister Silhouette if you dare.